Council. My name is Neil Brown, Executive Director of the Controllers Council. And before I introduce our 2022 winners, let's take a quick look at our agenda. First, I'll give you some background on the Controller of the Year Awards and a brief mention about our sponsors. Then we'll get right to introducing our 2022 award winners with introductions and questions and discussion. We will have a Q&A, so audience, please use your GoToWebinar control panel to ask questions, and we'll get to as many as possible. Finally, a frequently asked question is, will this webcast video be available after today? And the answer is yes. A link will be emailed to you for the video archive. So with that, I'd like to quickly share some background on our third annual Controller of the Year Awards program, or what we like to call the Academy Awards of Corporate Finance. That is a joke. So FYI, this is the trophy that our National Controller of the Year received, and this is a certificate that all of our Controller of the Year Award winners have received as well. So about the 2023 Controller of the Year Awards. This is our third annual program. We had over 300 entrants and applicants and 15 winners over 10 categories. First category being startup, organization less than 5 years old, public and private versions or categories. Followed by small, which is small business, less than 100 employees, again, public or private. Then medium businesses, less than 1,000 employees, enterprise greater than 1,000, public and private again, government, nonprofit. And then we have a national award winner, which is the category of all winners judged with the same criteria. And speaking of criteria, that is first, financial performance metrics and/or results, also work experience, volunteerism or charity, and lastly but not least, education. So that's a little background about the Controller of the Year Awards. Now I'd like to introduce you to our sponsors. Bill, or formerly Bill.com, is AP and AR automation. Insight Software is reporting, analytics, and performance management solutions. Sage Intacct is accounting and finance software. Allianz Trade is global trade credit insurance. Visual Lease is lease compliance solutions. And Emburse is expense and AP automation. So thank you, sponsors. So with that, let's get to our winners. And apologies, this is an eye test, an eye chart, but it is on the Controllers Council news page. So I'll quickly go through startup private winner, Kelly Hicks, Airbase Global Controller. Kelly was going to be on today until the last minute conflict. Startup private runner-up, Winston DeMano from Harness, Corporate Controller. Moving on to not-for-profit winner, Francisco Gonzalo, who is here today, the Miami Foundation Controller. And Anna Monzon, runner-up at the House of Refuge, CFO. Then we move into small business, private winner, Kathleen Bankhead, who's here today, Progressive Commercial Aquatics Controller. And Robert Andrews, small private runner-up, Centage Controller. And Richard Bernier, who's here today, small private, from the Balmoral Group, Controller. Medium public winner, Dinah Ru Chen from Atlas Copco Power Technique, North America, Business Controller. Medium private winner, Ashley Greishammer from Loveberry, she's the controller there. Medium private runner-up, Kendra Owens, Nightingale. Enterprise public winner, Christine Gu, who's here today, Clarify Health, Chief Accounting Officer. Allison Gran is Enterprise Public runner-up with Taylor Farms. Enterprise Private winner, Daniel Shem Tov from Chipotle. And finally, our national winner, again, Christine Gu, Clarify Health Chief Accounting Officer. So that is our award winners for 2022. And today, I'm pleased to introduce our winners that are in attendance today. Francisco Gonzalo in the non-for-profit category. He's controller of the Miami Foundation. Welcome, Francisco. Richard Bernier, small private controller, the Balmoral Group. And Kathleen Bankhead is on as well. She is small private and controller. Ashley Greisheimer, medium private controller, Loveberry. And Dinah Ru Chen, medium public business controller, Atlas Copco Power, as mentioned. And Kendra Owens has not come on the webcast yet, but was intending to. Medium private VP account, VP Finance Accounting, Nightingale. And then Christine Gu, 2022 National Controller of the Year, Chief Accounting Officer. And that is our group. Welcome, everyone. And Christine is our national winner, as mentioned. So let's get to, we have 3 questions for our winners. The first is to tell us a little background about yourself, your career path. And let's start with Ashley. Ashley, would you indulge us?
Sure. Hello, everyone. Nice to see some of you that I've met before, and then meet everyone else. So a little bit about my background and career path. So I work in private industry now, but am a licensed CPA as well as a CMA certified management accountant. I never actually worked in public accounting. Out of college, I did more investment banking type finance for a few years before moving to a corporate accounting role. I've worked in a variety of small and medium-sized businesses, primarily in e-commerce and direct-to-consumer most recently, but I have a bit of a background in manufacturing, distribution, as well as working for a private equity office. So lots of diverse experience. I think the good thing about that is that you see a lot and have experienced a lot and can always learn from those experiences and take those into whatever your current role is.
Thank you. Francisco, tell us about yourself.
Neil, pleasure to be here. My career started where I'm come from. I'm from Venezuela, from Caracas, Venezuela. I started working in public accounting in PricewaterhouseCoopers as an external auditor. Like many of us, that was the start of my career while going to college as well. Back in the early 2000s, we moved to Miami due to all the political turmoil in Venezuela, and I started to work at the YMCA of Greater Miami. The non-for-profit business was new for me, coming from more corporate auditing perspective, but I worked at the Y for almost 12 years, and then after that, through our auditors, I found a position 5 years ago as the controller of the Miami Foundation. So I've been working for the foundation for 5 years now, and it's been my the non-for-profit accounting is being my world in terms of accounting and the finance world. Thank you, Neil.
Thank you. Kathleen, what's your story? Kathleen, you might be on mute.
Sorry about that. Hey, everyone. I'm Kathleen Bankhead. I am currently the CFO now of a new company called Cold Storage Construction. So I made the move at the end of February. I've been in construction going on 13 years. I started with a small subcontractor, moved on to a GC. After that was a developer, and then back to the subcontractor world. So I live, eat, and breathe construction accounting. It's always kind of been my niche. And I really enjoy what I do and who I work with.
Excellent. Richard, please tell us about yourself.
Yes, thank you. My name is Richard Bernier. I have a Bachelor of Science from the University of New England. I also have an MBA and a Master's in Applied Sports Psychology. Between all that, I was in the United States Army for several years as an air defense artillery. And I've been in accounting and finance now for 34 years. The first 9 of it in retail, and then the last 25 in various different industries, from manufacturing of beverages to education to banking to theme park builders. So I've been to a lot, but I'm currently in an engineering and consulting firm as the controller. I reside in Orlando, Florida, and enjoy the sunny weather out here. Thank you.
Excellent. Dinah, please share how you've achieved your controllership.
Hi, thank you for having me. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dina Chen, and I'm currently working as a business controller in Atlas Copco Power Technique North America, and we are based in Rock Hill in South Carolina. And I joined Atlas Copco since 2011, so that was 11 years ago. So it's my honor that I've been able to join this group and taking different roles. I started with a product company and for 6 years working in China, Nanjing. And then I moved to Bangkok and as a regional business controller based in Bangkok and working for 7 entities spread out over 7 countries in the Southeast Asian region before I took the current role since July 2021. I really enjoy the work that I'm doing and a lot of initiatives and a lot of changes happening every day, and I feel a sense of achievements on a daily basis. So thank you.
Thank you, Dina. All right, Christine, our national winner, please share your background.
Hi, everyone. Yeah, so it's my honor to receive this award. I want to show everyone how the statue look like. It's really nice. Thank you so much. Yeah, so with my background, I'm currently active CPA with over 2 decades of years of experience of finance and accounting. And currently I'm a chief accounting officer at Clarify. So I made the move November last year. But previously, I'm with Enjoy Technology, where I basically took the company public via SPAC. And in that role, I was instrumental in leading the IPO process, have built out a very high performance team, global accounting team. It was a great experience for me by taking the company public. And other prior roles includes VP Finance and Corporate Controller at late stage startups. I was also a director of revenue with large public companies and medium-sized public companies. And prior to that, I also have a year's public accounting, start with KPMG with my earlier career. So it has been a great journey. I really enjoyed, accounting, being in the finance role, being able to help the company to grow to the next stage.
Excellent. I failed to mention to our winners let's go ahead and everyone turn